In his 1995 book, Fighting Terrorism, Netanyahu wrote, "Restrict ownership of weapons. Tighten gun control beginning with registry of weapons." Undoubtedly, the leaders of the United States in particular could be subjected to a barrage of criticism that they are curtailing civil freedoms and that they are overreacting. They should reject this criticism. The United States has given Israel over $250 billion of taxpayer money to colonize Palestine. In return, Israel is trying to disarm Americans. There is no greater slap in the face than this.
It's a crucial prerequisite for the building of the Promised Land. And we are deeply grateful for all that we have received from the United States, for all that we have received from this chamber, from this body. But I believe there can be no greater tribute to America's long-standing economic aid to Israel than for us to be able to say, we are going to achieve economic independence. We are going to do it. In the next 4 years, we are going to begin the long-term process of gradually reducing the level of your generous economic assistance to Israel. And I'm convinced that our economic policies will lay the foundation for total self-reliance and great economic strength.
Netanyahu will go on camera and thank Americans for the increased military aid, while plotting to disarm Americans. He brings up Israeli gun control, but doesn't tell you the reality of it. The Israeli government allows Jews to own guns, while non-Jews can't own guns. The Israeli government passed a law sentencing Palestinians to 20 years in prison for throwing stones. They have the Palestinians disarmed and are straight up stealing their private property. These are the people that are trying to take your guns away. Israeli Justice Minister Ayelet Shaked, who used Facebook in 2014 to promote genocide against Palestinians, is leading her government's successful efforts to press Facebook and Google to censor content. Facebook complies with 95% of Israeli requests to remove inciting content, while YouTube complies with 80%. According to Ayelet Shaked, any criticism of Israel is anti-Semitic. She even went as far as saying that U.S. criticism distorts reality. The Israel Anti-Boycott Act. They are trying to make it illegal to boycott Israel in the United States. Violations would be subject to a minimum civil penalty of $250,000 and a maximum criminal penalty of $1 million and 20 years in prison. This is in violation of the First Amendment, punishing Americans based solely on their expressed political beliefs. 45 senators and 237 congressmen signed on to this bill when it was announced. The people who want to take away your rights are homicidal maniacs whose policies have killed millions.